Hey, what's up everyone? Craig here of Frenetics, otherwise known as Frenetic Physique or Frenetic Aesthetics. Today I just have a real quick topic I want to talk about, and this is for anybody who is thinking about hiring a trainer or a coach, considering it, possibly already in the process of the hiring, and or somebody who's just thought about it but not really sure and they don't really know kind of where to start. This video is designed specifically for you. So if you're that person or you know that person, then this video is going to be, in my opinion, very helpful. Now, I've been on both sides of the fence. I've been a coach, I've been a trainer one-on-one, and I've been somebody who's pursued and looked for a coach and a trainer. So my perspective, I think I'm coming from a very experienced place. So this is to help you guys specifically. So if that's you or if you know somebody, share this video because I think it will be very, very helpful. So 4 points to hiring a coach or a trainer. Number 1, first and foremost, experience and education. Those 2 things are going to be crucial. Okay, they're number 1. They're going to be crucial when you're hiring somebody. Okay, so the first question you need to ask them is, what is your education? What's your backing? What do you know when it comes to fitness? Okay, so now that could be anywhere from nothing to, which you'll find, trust me, to maybe a simple certification or a couple certs, to maybe a kinesiology degree, some sort of sports degree, and or beyond that, in something university accredited. Now, if that's the case, that's awesome. I'm not taking away from people who are educated, but there has to be a combination of that. Now, you'll decide what's the most important to you. If you want someone who's heavily educated, absolutely, then you go for that person. But the other aspect is you have to have the experience behind the education. The experience is crucial. If you don't have the experience as a coach, you cannot properly instruct somebody no matter how much education you have. So what do I mean by that? Basically, to make a long story short, if you were an injured soldier on the battlefield and your life is on the line, you're gonna die, right? You need to get stitched up and you need to get operated on fast. Who are you gonna choose? You're gonna choose the person who just got out of med school, never not one single hour, not even a second in his life on the battlefield, but he just got out of medical school, had a lot of book smarts, but he didn't have the practical knowledge. Then you have the other guy who maybe doesn't have even any education. Maybe he had a mentor that showed him on the job, on the battlefield, instructed him, and had spent years, 5, 10, 15, 20 years stitching up those wounded. Who are you gonna choose? I think that's a pretty easy answer, right? So at the end of the day, when you're hiring, experience and education, if you can have a ratio of about 75% experience, 25% education, you're doing good. Okay, that's probably the most ideal trainer you're gonna get. So that's point number 1. Point number 2, you gotta look at the cost. You gotta look at the cost of the program, okay? If you have a trainer who's a 75% experience and 25% education, you should not be spending $10,000 for a program or a year's training. If you are, that's far too much money. You can get fit and you can get healthy technically for free, but you can get fit and you can get healthy, and even if you're going into competition, you can do that for far less money. Okay, so you want to be cognizant of the cost, because a lot of these coaches, a lot of these trainers, a lot of these gurus will charge you pretty much a car payment. I mean, honestly, literally car payments, monthly car payments, or even mortgage payments to train with them. If that's the case, walk away. You can do it for cheaper. Do your homework on the cost, okay? And you're going to determine the value of whoever it is you're dealing with. So you just need to be aware of that, okay? If you're going to a corporate gym, you're gonna find that the cost is very, very high for minimal experience and minimal education. So you gotta walk away from those. Really do your homework, ask a lot of questions, especially on point number 1. Point number 3, what's their value system? What do they stand for? What are they offering in their training? Is it just a training plan? Is it just a workout plan and a diet? If that's the case, then you're getting ripped off. Guys, you need to focus on a trainer and a coach who has a value system. If they're drama, if they're chaos, if they got people on their team that are running ragged and giving the whole industry a bad name, and causing nothing but drama, then walk away, guys. Walk away, because it's gonna consume you, and eventually it's gonna destroy you, especially your plans in the competitive world. And even as just somebody who's trying to get fit, you need to have the right kind of value system, and you need to have the right kind of mission statement when you're dealing with somebody. They have to show you a vision, okay? And it has to be bigger than just fitness. It's got to be outside of fitness. It's got to be something bigger than that, guys. That's number 3. And then last but not least, number 4 is their track record. You need to look at their portfolio. Okay, you need to look at their own portfolio of whatever it is that they're specializing in. It doesn't have to be bodybuilding; it can be whatever sport that they're involved in, because you're obviously going to gravitate towards the coach or guru that fits whatever it is that you're trying to do. So look at their own personal portfolio and their accreditation. Number 2, you want to look at their athletes' portfolio. Okay, you want to look at what their athletes have accomplished. You want to look at what their clients have accomplished. You want to look at just the general, male, female, man, woman who just got fit. You want to see that. You want to hear their stories. Maybe you even want to contact them and maybe get a testimonial about what it's like to deal with that coach. So these 4 aspects and 4 key points will save you stress, time, and money. Okay? And at the end of the day, you make a wrong choice and you miss one of these simple points, it can destroy your vision, it can destroy your goal, it can destroy your dreams of being better in the fitness world. And if you're a competitive athlete, it can destroy your dreams about actually getting on stage and being in the best shape of your life. So these 4 simple points will save you. Please share this message. For if you're that person, absorb it. If you know somebody who's that person who's looking for a coach or guru, please share this, because it will definitely save them time and money and a hell of a lot of stress. See you guys later. Hope you enjoyed, and be sure to like and share. Cheers.